Do you remember how to use the passive voice?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So let's do have you ever heard of reverse psychology? Have you ever heard of that? If you tell a kid, don't do that, the kid will want to do that, right? So I'm going to apply reverse psychology here with you guys. I'm going to show you the passive voice form, and you have to change it to the active voice form. Take a look at that. Refugees are mistreated every day in the world.
Every day in the world, refugees are mistreated.
But the question is always, if you have to pass from passive voice to active voice, the first question is who?
Oh, so
Who mistreats the refugees?
The road.
It's not in the sentence, right?
yes.
Okay, maybe it's better like here. Let's take a look at the second one. Syrians are being killed by the regime of the country. Who is killing the Syrians?
Regime of the country.
Exactly. So you start with this part, right? So what do you do, guys?
The regime of the country.
Ah. Is this something that is happening now?
No, it already happened.
Actually, they are being so. It is now, actually, right?
So the regime of the country is or are?
Is because it's singular.
Syrians.
Exactly. The regime of the country is killing Syrians. Okay. Now let's try this one. Last month, sarin gas was used against civilians in Idlib. Idlib is a province in Syria. Okay, sarin gas was used against civilians. Who used that? Who used sarin gas? Can you see that in the phrase?
Nope.
Okay. What about this one? Don't worry, guys. I'll go back and explain. Okay. Nearly 2 million refugees have been received by Turkey lately. Who received?
The refugee.
Yes, the refugees, they were received, but who received the refugees? Turkey. Turkey received the refugees. So
Okay.
Turkey. Okay, don't worry. I was just testing you. Now let's talk about how it works.
Passive voice is hard.
Yes, I know. I will talk. Let's go back here. Oops, no. Teacher is crazy. Right here. So, refugees are mistreated every day in the world, okay? We have to select a who. A who can be anyone. We were talking about the regime, the president, the governments of the world. So let's imagine governments, okay? Governments. This is our who. Now, take a look. Are mistreated. What verb tense is this verb to be? Are.
Present.
Present, but it's a very good present. It's present. Are. What is the simple present? It's a simple present. So governments. So this verb here has to be in the same verb tense of are, right? So governments mistreat, right? And now the rest is the rest. So I take the object and I put here. Refugees. I don't have to capitalize that. Refugees. Every day in the world. Does that make sense? This part we just copied, right? Okay, here, do we have the who? Yes. The regime of the country. So I start with the regime of the country. Good. And are being. Now it's still present, but a different present.
Continue.
Exactly. So I have to use present continuous for this verb, right?
Is killing.
Exactly. Is because regime is singular, killing. And then I go back to the object and I place the object here, right? Killing Syrians. Yeah. Now let's see if you guys can do it. Do I have a who here? Do I have a who? I don't have a who. Sarin gas was used against civilians in Idlib. Who used sarin gas?
with the
Who do you think? Could be the regime, can be the president of the country, Bashar al-Assad. Are you guys following the news about Syria? Or no?
So.
So. The name of the president is Assad, okay? And we can imagine that Assad was the guy who ordered the attack, right? So you can say Assad, he's the who. Now, was used. What is the verb tense of was?
Past.
But it's not just any past, it's past.
Simple.
Exactly. So I have to use this verb in the past simple
Used.
form. So it's used. Okay? Used. And then I take the object. What is the object? Last month?
No.
Sarin gas. So be careful with the time markers because sometimes they're going to be confusing. So used sarin gas against, or I can even start last month, Assad used, right? So civilians in Idlib. I don't know how to pronounce this. My Arabic lessons are not going too well, okay? Last month. Awesome, guys. Okay, and finally, the last one. 2 million refugees have been received by Turkey. Who? Turkey, okay. Not the animal, the country.
Yeah.
So, have been. What is the verb tense of verb to be there?
Past participle.
Yeah, this is past participle, but when you have and past participle, you have it's the present. You guys remember, I know. It starts with per and ends with fect. Present?
Perfect.
Awesome! You guys are so good. It's incredible. How did you know that, huh?
I read your mind.
Yes, it's incredible. So, have been received. So I have to use this verb here in the present perfect form, right? So, Turkey. Remember, guys? I'll just put the has.
Has been received.
No, graduate received.
Has received.
I don't know even this.
Yes. Well, the verb to be, you cut verb to be, right? You don't use verb to be. Except when it's the continuous form, because then you have another verb. You have two verbs to be. Two verbs to be, right? So you just take this one, right? Turkey has received what?
2 million.
This is our object. Yes. I think Camila is a little sleepy. So Turkey has received nearly 2 million refugees. Okay, guys, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Refugees lately. Don't forget that. Lately. Okay. All right. Are you guys good? Now, very quickly, Hector, still going? Okay.
Yeah.
Is that okay? All right.
Yes.
Very quickly. I hate that.
Yeah.
Let's try. I know you do. I know you really hate that. So, let me just clean the board. How do you guys keep thinking? Start thinking, actually. How do you guys change this one? So,
But this is we need to change this to passive voice.
exactly. She's paying attention. Good.
International organizations
International organizations
will help.
will.
Will call.
But you have to put something else, right? What do you put when you use what?
Will go.
Are.
Take a look.
Is a
Every
verb to
passive
be,
verb to
yes.
be, verb to be, verb to be, and verb to be, right?
Yeah, so let me
So,
read it.
What do you have to do? What is the verb tense?
International organized are.
You use the same
Will are
will. So it's
will
not.
be
Yes, will be
call.
called, right?
to help Syrians.
Yes, very good. And or you can say will be called by Syrians To help, right? Or to help Syrians, yeah. What matters is the verb, okay? Let's take a look at the other one. And we have a lot. Let's see.
Refugees are being helped in Germany.
Yes, refugees are being helped
For
in Germany, right? Or by Germany, because Germany is helping them
Yes.
in Europe, right?
Europe.
And the Syrian war has created many problems.
Many problems has
being created
created
by the
by the
Syrian.
Syrian.
By the
War.
Syrian war in the region. But many problems have, because it's plural, right?
Yeah.
Good. And Assad, the guy.
The true.
The troops. No, actually, yeah, the troops. What is the verb tense here?
Past.
Simple past. So the troops.
Were ordered
To attack.
to attack
By Assad.
Yeah, by Assad in April. Or the troops were ordered to attack in April by Assad. Yeah, it sounds better by Assad in April, right?
Yes.
Does that make sense to you guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, this is what we're gonna do. Active recall. So now you can stop, cameraman.